7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja visuela y cuando le no viene ligado igualito que yuca. El pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Claro en el ring, en el piso yo quien te
critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de...
Oh yeah. Good morning. Welcome to 7:10 a.m. The morning show that kicks you in the booty and gets you going, guys. That's right. Nothing says waking up like cannabis in your cup. Good morning. How's everyone doing out there this morning? It is freaking cold. It is a cold one out there today, guys. Oh man. I'm freezing. Woke up, did not want to get up out of bed, did not want to get motivated, but we are good. Much load to go, bro. Hey, oh man, how's everyone doing out there? Good morning. Sorry, I was just reading some of these comments on here. Oh, I got a ton of people up in here. We are doing good. Oh man, won't be a full hour this morning, guys. I got my first physical therapy for the shoulder this morning, and I'm gonna have to leave here shortly. But I wanted to make sure we went live and had a good show this morning. Got things kicking off the right way. Like I said, man, nothing says waking up like the daily dank in your cup or cannabis in your cup. Oh man, you know what? It's a great way to start the day. Rosie, what are you doing? What are you doing, Rosie? Trying to get my attention. You want to get up on the bed? Huh? What are you doing? Come on. There she goes. Bulldog in a china shop. Or wait a minute. Yeah, bulldog in a china shop. That's right. How's everyone doing this morning, man? It is Wednesday. The week is flying by. We got New Year's Eve creeping up, a whole New Year's, guys. 2024 creeping in. What do you guys think about that? Woo, what a year, man. It wasn't there's Rosie, guys. There's Rosie. Gotta have our morning dank show. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I have a feeling the shoulder's gonna be hurting bad tonight. But we're all good. Yeah, I'm excited, man. New Year's Eve, guys. I can't believe 2023 flew by the way it did. It just seems like a minute ago we were getting the year going. We had Valentine's Day. We had all the stuff. My birthday. Man, it just seemed like the year flew by. Wars, all sorts of stuff happening. I'm glad it's over. You're ready for the new year. Yeah, 2024, man. It's I think we're gradually getting away from all the COVID stuff, and I think the years are getting better. That's what 2020, 2021, 2022 to a degree. Look at Rosie back there, that dog. Oh man, crazy year, guys. Who would have thought, man? A year would have turned out the way it did. I had no expectations going in, but it's just one of those things, man. I don't know. It wasn't a bad year. It wasn't necessarily a good year. I think it was just a year, getting our act together. Like I said, we're coming out of COVID, trying to get like a reality check, I guess, if you will. So yeah, crazy year. Crazy year. Let's look to see what we got going on in the world today, guys. From Doomsday Mom to Arizona's water crisis. Let's look at the top explainer stories of 2023. We'll do that on a different time. Let's see. New Mexico chase ends in northern Arizona with an officer-involved shooting. Oh, dang. What's this one? This was last night at 7:30, guys. Winslow, Arizona. Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Cops fly by chasing an officer-involved shooting suspect. Officials at the Arizona Department of Public Safety have released details surrounding an officer-involved shooting in northern Arizona. The incident occurred according to a statement, beginning with a pursuit of a semi-truck along the Interstate 40 in New Mexico. The shooting happened at milepost 255 on I-40, which is in Winslow. The suspect was transported with non-life-threatening injuries, and no officers, deputies, or troopers were injured during the event. DPS officials say they cannot confirm which agency or agencies were involved in the actual shooting. They also cannot confirm whether the semi involved in the chase was stolen. Officials say the investigation of the incident is being carried out by DPS, the Major Incident Division. So, guy stole a truck, it looks like, and an officer shot him. Man, all the way from New Mexico to Winslow. I know it isn't that far, but man, they must have been. That's an open stretch, too. They must have been freaking flying down that road. Oh, wow. Jeremy, good morning. Jeremy's in the house, guys. Jeremy, nice, nice. Good to see you this morning, buddy. How are you? Are you freezing down there in Kingman this morning? Brr. It's just cold. It's just, oh, did we lose it? Hang on, guys. Hang on, hang on. All right. What else we got cooking this morning? Let me see. Here's a good one. We all love our dogs, guys. Golden Retriever helps raise African painted dog pups after their own mother wouldn't care for them. Let's see here. South Bend, Indiana, a golden retriever served as an unlikely surrogate mother to a litter of endangered African painted dogs born at a zoo in Indiana. The Potawatomi Zoo, located in South Bend, recently introduced three endangered African painted dog pups that were born at the facility in September. 8 pups were originally born, but their parents, Mother Blue and Father Mercy, or yeah, were not caring for the babies, according to the post by the zoo. In the wild, African painted dogs live in large packs with unique social dynamics and vocalizations. All adult dogs in the pack help to feed and raise the pups, and the success of the birth is likely. Raising live pups can be jeopardized if the pack doesn't work together like they should. Within 12 hours of the puppy's birth, the animal care team could tell that the pack would not be able to successfully raise the puppies. Blue, an inexperienced mother, was not caring for her pups the way she should have. As a result, the animal care staff quickly consulted with the African painted dog species survival plan. Who developed breeding plans for species across the zoo, made it a difficult decision to intervene and hand raise the puppies. Seeking to raise the painted dogs in a canine social structure, the zoo sought out a surrogate domestic dog to nurse the pups instead of bottle feeding them. Within a few hours, a local Indiana Council for Animal Welfare contacted the zoo with a golden retriever female named Casey, who had a new litter of pups and milk to share. Casey and her pups arrived at the zoo the day after the painted pups were born. Casey immediately accepted the painted puppies. and began to nurse and care for them like they were her own. The zoo's veterinarian and care team worked 24 hours a day during the first 4 weeks of life to make sure the pups, including Casey's golden retriever puppies, were getting enough food. As is common with baby animals, some painted dog pups weren't strong enough to survive, despite the dedication, attention Casey and the zoo staff gave them. But 3 did survive, the zoo said. That's pretty cool. A bummer that some of them died. Bummer that the mom couldn't take care of them. But what the heck? I just had that. I had a picture of the painted pups, but it didn't take for some reason. Let's find this here. Hang on here, so you guys can see this the African painted pup. There we go. That's pretty cool. And boom. There we go, guys. Here's the African painted pup. Rosie will need in a minute. Rosie will need the potty. There you go, guys. There's the African painted pup right there, being nursed. Oh, let's see if we can find a picture of the golden retriever too. What a great little story, man. Um, you know, it takes a village, right, guys? It takes a village to raise. Oh, wait till you see how fat some of these puppies just got. Oh, some of them are her puppies too. Um, that is actually kind of cool, man. There you guys go. Here is the golden retriever. That's feeding the pups. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Cool little story. That's a cool little story, man. Old South Bend, Indiana. That's good that some of the puppies were able to survive. Man, the wild's nuts. Like when the mothers don't take care of their baby. All right, let's look at this one, guys. Laughing teens arrested for allegedly beating father of 3 to death outside of Kroger. What the hell? 3 teenagers have been arrested for beating an Ohio father of 3 to death, the police say. Columbus police said the incident happened at 7 p.m. on December 6th. 3 young men allegedly engaged the 53-year-old Donnie Smith inside a Kroger grocery store. The suspects were asked to leave by security after getting into an altercation with patrons inside the store. And then the fight continued outside, police said. Smith was taken to the hospital in critical condition, and other friends one of the friends who was with Smith at the time told the news that the group was trying to pick on whoever they could. Charging documents obtained by the local ABC station says Smith was unconscious and bleeding from the head due to the beating that he and that the group was laughing and enjoying themselves while assaulting him. Smith died 2 weeks later. Man, that's some fucked up shit. That's been going on. You guys see this? These 2 kids out of Vegas that ran over a cop, a former cop. He was a retired sergeant or something, and he was just riding his bike, man. And these 2 kids put it on TikTok. They ran him down, laughing about it. Man, I don't know if it's like the generation or if it's just like the way certain people raise their kids, but man, like people laughing about hurting other people. Oh man. I just gave me a thumbin. Thank you. Thank you, Back to Retro. Thank you for the thumbin. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, he makes a good point, man. If you guys could, make sure you give this a like, give this a subscribe, give this you throw up some comments, guys. It all helps the algorithm. I appreciate you. All right, we'll get one more. Yeah, so, yeah, these kids, and then they were in court talking to each other when they were getting one of their deals or court things, and it got on tape, and everybody was criticizing them, that they were laughing. They murdered a guy. The family was upset. They said they weren't laughing at that, but whatever. I don't know, man. It just seems like these crimes are getting crazier, and people and like they're not taking them serious. Like they just think it's all fun and games, putting people down, man. All right, last local news, guys. We gotta check your tickets, Arizonans. 1 million Powerball, $1 million Powerball ticket sold in Arizona. That's right, guys. The Powerball jackpot continues to climb after no one hit the Christmas Day jackpot. But someone who bought a ticket in East Valley grocery store is now a millionaire. Arizona lottery officials say a $1 million Powerball ticket for December 23rd drawing was sold at Safeway grocery store near Power and Queen Creek Roads in Tucson. A $50,000 Powerball ticket was sold at Circle K near Chola Boulevard and Rutherford Road. The winning numbers on Saturday drawings were 9, 14, 17, 18, 53, and the Powerball was 6, guys. For December 25th drawing, 2 tickets, 50,000 were sold in Arizona. The winning numbers on Christmas Day were 5, 12, 20, 24, and 29. An estimated 685 million will be up for grabs during the next Powerball tonight, guys. In Arizona, winners have 180 days from the date to claim the drawing. Are you a millionaire and you don't know it? Check your lottery tickets, guys. Check your lottery tickets. But tonight, $685 million, that sucker's up, man. Who wants to go in? Who wants to go in on the Daily Dank lottery tickets? Who wants to be a millionaire? I do. I do, man. All right, guys. So check those lottery tickets out, guys. Check those lottery tickets. All right, we got a ton of people up in here. Let's do some roll call, guys. If you want to get shouted out, what do you got to do? You just got to comment, guys. Blow up those comments. Let me know you're in here, and we will shout you out during roll call.
All for the Tanksters at 7:10 a.m. Rise and shine, it's time to slam, break the mold. Rebel from the north, Tanksters unite, let's raise a storm. D-A-N-K, we're here to play, loud and proud, we won't obey. 7:10 a.m., we'll rock your day. Tanksters assemble, never fade away.
All right, Danksters assemble, never fade away. Hey, if we won the lottery, we could buy ourselves a superstore. From what I hear, people will have to win the lottery to buy themselves a superstore. Shouldn't have sold the superstore. Anyway, inside edition, guys. Let's get up to. Damn, that would be the life changing for sure. I want to be a trillionaire so fucking bad. Give out all the things that I never had. That's I didn't sing that song very well, guys. So if you didn't recognize it, I'm not surprised because it's a horrible song, or a horrible version of it. If I won the lottery, the first thing I would buy is Harley a coffee pot. Hey, good morning, Carolyn. Good morning. Oh, good morning. How are you? All right, let's get into these shout out, guys. Mojave Martian, first one in the house. Good morning. Matt Workman, how are you? Back to retro, can sit on it this morning. The birthday boy, it's his birthday week, guys. Let's not forget old back to retro. Rosie Key, the sweetest cup of coffee in the land. Rosie Key, how are you? Teresa Deller, getting it done, putting in work. Teresa Deller chats. Oh man, we got a fight for freedom. Chantel, how's it doing? How's Chucky doing this morning? How's Chucky? We got Eric. Good morning, Eric. How you doing? Oh man, how's that remodel coming, buddy? How's that freaking half-pound of weed? Woo! He had a good Christmas. Almost said birthday. He's not Jesus. It wasn't his birthday. No. Tim W, how you doing, buddy? How's that wine hangover treating you? Supernova Mike's in the house. How you doing, Supernova? Howdy ho, neighbor. How you doing, buddy? Trevor's in the house, guys. Good morning. Oh, who else we got cooking up here? Sticks fan, how are you? Good morning, brother. Good morning. Aaron, We got Aaron in the house all the way from the land from down under. Men at work, baby. Men at work. How's it going over there, Aaron? You ready for the new year? Are you ready for the new year? You're going to actually hit it before we do. Who else we got up in here? Jeremy, the madman, getting it done. Hopefully that anger warms you up in that cold Kingman weather. Guy's never been angry in his life. I don't know why we call him the madman. Oh man, I love all Carolyn's in the house. Nice. Good morning, Carolyn. Speaking of cold, how cold is freaking Carolinas? No, her name's Carolyn. She lives in Colorado. I'm like the Carolinas. What? Oh, good morning. How cold is it this morning in Colorado? The Asylum with Harley. How are you, Harley? How cold is it in Ohio this morning? Birdie burr. What else we got going on in here, guys? Ton of chat going on. Chat's blowing up this morning. I love it. I love the way you guys just take care of one another too. If we want, I'd travel the world and help as many people as possible. Superstore and massive crops. Sure. I had to stop because it's soaking wet outside. Can't do cement into the swamp. That's true. That is, yeah, cement. Especially 43 degrees in Ohio. Fuck that. 20 was 60. Oh, no. Colorado winds. 20 degrees with 60 mile per hour wind gust makes it around 12 degrees. And my son is moving there in days. What the fuck is he thinking? He's got that long hair. Maybe it'll keep him like a Yeti. Warm like a Yeti. 43 degrees in Texas, man, and it's frosty too, right? It's a frosty freaking coldness, man. Burr. Well, hey, I appreciate everyone up in here, guys. I appreciate you blowing up the comments, getting it done, man. You guys are the Dank Nation, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Man, you guys make this job, if you will. I guess it's my job. Way worthwhile, guys. I'm super super content, super happy with what we got going on here, guys. But speaking of super content and super happy, we should not be, because we got to look back at history. Today in history, guys. If we don't know the history, we're doomed to repeat it. So let's jump into this. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. 28 to 30 degrees here. Sorry, I don't mean to rub it. How Celsius. So yeah, well, summertime in Australia too, right? Oh man, I wish I could make podcasting a job. It's my goal. Yeah, you know what? I got it pretty good. I shouldn't bitch about stuff. At least so at 7-8 months out of the year, this is my gig. So you know what? I'm a lucky, blessed man. Oh, before we start today in history, guys, Rosie has just made an announcement. She needs to go out. Here we go.
Rosie the bulldog, she's quite a sight, running around the park with all her might. When nature calls, she knows what to do. Take a little break just to see it through. Rosie the bulldog, she's got style, doing her business with a happy smile, on a little adventure before we resume. Waiting for Rosie, just a quick interlude. Go to the bulldog, wagging her tail, perfectly mischief in her eyes without fail. She struts around the park with pride, searching for that perfect spot far and wide. Oh, Rosie's on the mission, won't you take a seat? The show's on break, for Rosie does what bulldogs need. Her little act of nature, will patiently await for when the curtains rise and the show resumes and stay. You're the touch to love, yeah. Rosie the bulldog, oh so sweet, takes the time when it's time to meet. She waddles around, playing with her toys, but there's one thing she must do, and it brings her such joy. Rosie's on the bridge, she's doing her thing, pooping outside where the birds all sing. The show will go on, but we'll patiently wait. But Rosie's done pooping, it's worth the wait.
Rosie's a sniffing and trying to find her spot out there, guys. This freaking dog. All right, let's get into today in history, guys, while she does her business. Let's do it. Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history. All right, guys, let's unravel the histories of our histories, guys. All right, why we got this? Let's see. I can do two things at once here, guys. So today in history, as I watch Rosie, what is today? December 27th? There we go. All right, guys. Make sure it is the 27th before I click on it. All right, where are we at? There we go. Today in history, guys. Today in history, we got some birthdays. We got some birthdays in the house, guys. We got, our main man, Louis Pasteur. That's right, guys. Louis Pasteur, the creator of pasteurization. We wouldn't have milk or cottage cheese without Louis Pasteur, guys. He was born in 1822 and died in 1895 at the age of 72, guys. What else we got? You got Gerard Depardieu, French actor, was born in 1948. Marlene Dietrich, a German actress, 1901 was born. Louis Pasteur, a French chemist and microbiologist, was born in 1822. Misra Azadan Khan Galab, Indian poet, was born. And then our favorite British clergyman, George Whitfield, was born in 1714, guys. What else we got? The featured event was Dutch transfers Indonesian sovereignty. On this day in 1949, 4 years after nationalist revolutionary leader Sukarno had declared Indonesia's independence, formally sovereignty over the country was transferred to the Dutch, to the United States of Indonesia. All right, what else we got, guys? American painter, sculptor, and printmaker Ellsworth Kelly, who was leading exponent in the hard edge style, which abstract contours are sharply and precisely defined, died in Spencertown, New York. In 2007, Pakistani politician Benazir Bhutto, the first woman leader of a Muslim nation in modern history, was assassinated while campaigning from upcoming primary elections. Dang! They didn't fuck around, did they? 1978, Hora Bartolomé, president of Algeria, died at 51. The international passport system, previously denounced by Vladimir Lenin, was one of the worst stigmas of backwardness, and it was reinstated by the Soviet Union by Joseph Stalin. So so Lenin kicked out the passport system, and then they brought it back when Stalin was in. 1901, German actress Marlene Dietrich, whose beauty, voice, and aurora of sophistication made her one of the world's most glamorous movie stars, was born. 1831, Charles Darwin set sail on the HMS Beagle, beginning to the voyage on which he would formulate his theory of evolution. That happened in 1831. 1901, after an encounter in Italy, Napoleon established the Republic of Lucca. 1571, German astronomer Johannes Kepler, who discovered three major laws of planetary motion, was born. 1512, Ferdinand II issued laws of Burgos to regulate the relations between Spaniards and Indians in Spain's American colonies. And that was your Today in History, guys. Not a lot happened today in history. Everyone's just taking it easy because of the holidays, man. Even back in history. Oh, Ovaltine's great. Oh, I thought it said Ovaltine. Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. Oh, man. I love it, man. Oh, I'm watching a Christmas Story the other night, and that whole don't forget to drink your Ovaltine, the what is it, little orphan Annie secret message. I love that. I love that he's sitting on the toilet too and deciphering. Hey, how did swap meet ganja ever turn out? Haven't heard anything in a while. Well, apparently I'm still waiting to be sued, because a billionaire owns and doesn't a billionaire who doesn't care about money owns the place, and they're gonna sue me for everything I got. No one's suing me. Oh man, I should play Swap Meet Ganja on here sometime. There's a song going around that people think I produced or rapped, and you guys, I'm a 47-year-old white guy. I'm not rapping nothing. I'm rapping presents. That's about all I'm rapping, guys. Oh man. Oh man. What else we got cooking out there today, guys? Shoot, I don't know. Let's see. Man found dead north of Bullhead City identified. Ooh. Man, things are getting wild out there, guys. Things are getting wild. Whole Foods recalls fish fillets. Don't be eating those fish fillets from Whole Foods, guys. Watch out. Let's see. I know we got some stuff we can get into real quick. We got about 10 or 15 minutes, and I got a bell, guys. I got to get ready for physical therapy, the first one. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a little bit, guys. Oh, what else we got? What's everyone up to for this New Year's, man? You know what? Let's look at that. New Year's is upon us, guys. New Year's Eve. Who loves to go out on New Year's Eve? I used to go out all the time on New Year's Eve. Go to the casinos, all that kind of jazz. Stopped doing that when I got a little older, like the last 10 years or so. Gotta bust used balls, man. You're not laughing. At least you're correctly. Histories of history. Oh, guys, yeah, join Honey Nut Heroine over on Twitch, guys. She's gonna be getting high, streaming some games. Go check that out, guys. Go check that out. All right, we're gonna read some of the craziest, best, worst, funniest New Year's Eve stories of all time, guys. Last year I showed, this is from, the name got deleted. Ooh. Okay, last year I showed up at a party with some high school friends with a buddy. I had to drive home that night. Lame, I know. So I couldn't drink, and everyone else was getting smashed. People wanted me to be their beer pong partner just so they could drink double. Anyways, I get ready to leave and try to find my bud to see if he wants to come with me. I go in. I go into this one chick's bedroom, and there are 3 people in bed. I don't know if they're just talking or whatever. And my friend sitting on the floor holding a rat. I guess this chick had pet rats, and my buddy thought it would be great fun to play with them and trying to string them along to pull them around. I left at that point. Oh, so this is New Year's Eve 2006. I was working in a pub and we were allowed to drink and smoke and party while we were working. I spent the whole night with a cigar and a pint in my hands. It was an open bar, so it was pretty casual. My boss's niece had been drafted to work that night and she was fucking cute and was wearing this tiny little skirt. And to top it all off, she was Irish and had this amazing accent. It was driving me insane all night. We flirted outrageously. Midnight rolls around, and I've been working radically hard for an hour or so to get all the prep done for midnight, champagne all around, etc. As the moment approaches, I'm standing with my best mate, co-worker, roommate out of all the way a little. The countdown begins. It hits 2. I feel a hand on my shoulder. This girl spins me around, and as the clock hits midnight, rams her tongue down my throat. We made out for a couple minutes until I had to go back to work. My boss pulled me aside, shook my hand, and said, "Happy New Year," slipped me a condom in my chest pocket. The bar closed at 1:30, and we were allowed to take home about 15 bottles of assorted liquors that had accumulated in the cellar and the 2 cases of beer which my boss had bought for us earlier. We walked home, which was about 2 blocks. I sat down, everything, grabbed my bottle of whiskey, grabbed the girl, took her up to my room, and made whiskey, added sex to her until the sun came up and I passed out. There's something poetic about licking whiskey off of an Irish girl. That's a pretty damn good New Year's Eve. I'm gonna say that ended up good for our buddy there. All right, this is another one, guys. These are off of Reddit. I had this job over the summer running a kitchen at a resort. While there, I met a cute girl and we dated for a little while, but it was only for a summer beach vacation kind of place, so we had to part ways. And she was going into the Air Force, and I backed into school, and we hadn't been able to see each other. Um, I thought it would be a good idea to break up for New Year's. I thought it would be a good idea to break up. For New Year's, the entire staff, minus the ex, drove to St. Louis to celebrate. We had more alcohol than we knew what to do with, so after a certain point, I thought it would be funny to continue drinking and tell my friends to catch up to me while keeping ahead the entire time. A little later, one of my buddies said, "Hey, this is my party. You're going to hook up with a girl tonight." He pointed to another girl that was on staff and said, "She's really drunk. Go." Because that's what you want. You want the really drunk girl. At this point of intoxication, I was doing basically anything anyone told me. And because it was his party, I ended up making out with this girl on someone's lawn a few houses down from the party. Not sure how we got there, but when I woke up the next morning, we were on the floor next to a pretty high traffic area of the house. So I pretended to be sleeping until she left. I also realized later she was my ex's best friend from staff. My ex still thinks I'm hung up on her. Oh man. Oh man. What else we got here, guys? Huge party at my friend's house a few years ago. Cops showed up twice. The worst part was probably cleaning up the mess in the morning from 50 plus kids on the floor. Yeah, man, those college and like high school parties, those are the worst to clean up, man. Like the absolute worst. Like kids are disgusting. Kids are disgusting. Guys, share, what are some of your favorite? Hey, Mojave Martian, how you doing? How's everything looking on that? I don't have Twitch, Honey Nut Arrow. Can you stream it on YouTube too? Carolyn, have a great day. Things are going to get worse. All the crazy fights over politics and religion. Oh man, Carolyn, are you out of here? You have a great day. You stay warm. You stay warm up there in Colorado. Burr, burr, burr. Uh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Um, I'm not sure. I haven't bought it in a while. Usually from my. Okay, sorry guys, just reading the chat here. Let's see what else we got cooking. I went to a club at the Hard Rock with my friend and met up with some other people. We eventually started breaking off, and I ended up talking to a couple of chicks. One definitely liked me more than the other, and we started kissing and stuff. After about an hour of nonsense and foolishness, the girl I had been messing around with went to the bathroom. Moments later, her friend was up on me, and then we started kissing. Needless to say, I hadn't ensured the remainder of the evening would be interesting one way or another. For about another hour or so, I was messing around with both of them, but one of the girls was unaware of this. My friend, myself, and these two girls decided to leave, so we went to their car and I got in. I think they were going to give us a ride to our car. These two girls had been getting a little snappy with each other, and now it's starting to get more and more aggressive in nature. Next thing I know, the girl had stopped her car in the parking garage, and these two chicks get out and start fighting and rolling around on the ground. I was pretty drunk and was overall all that noise, so I just got up and walked away. A few minutes later, my friend called me to figure out where I was. Then he picked me up in his car and we got home somehow. So you pick up two girls, you make out with both of them, and then they start fighting in a parking garage. I love the way they just stop the car and be like, "Get out, bitch," and they just start throwing. All right. 2006, the host got violently drunk, took off his shirt and started singing and beating bongos. Someone guided him into the yard where he got cold and began banging on the sliding glass door to let me in. Think Rick Moranis and Ghostbusters. He came back in, took shots of tequila, spilled some, slipped and hit the table. He then thought the table was attacking him and tried to hit it with a chair, still singing in Greek. At this point, the guest decided he had enough and needed to get him to bed. It took four guys to carry him in a bodily into carry him boldly into his bedroom. Once they put him down, he jumped up out of bed, got his ankles caught in the sheets, and wanged his head on the dresser. He's now bleeding. He took a swing at one of the guys and ran downstairs and had to be carried up again. Finally spent, he passed out while his wife mopped up all the tequila he had spilled. Her parents and grandparents were in attendance. He was not allowed to have parties for years after this, and his outbursts are still spoken of to this day. He also pissed the bed. This all happened by 9:30. The host got loaded, violent, and embarrassed his wife way before midnight. I got a good one for you guys. I got a good one. This is a true Pam. How you doing? How you doing? I got to go. Getting car back Friday, then go from there. If you're in my neck of the woods today, you want to bring me some smoke and reimburse. Yeah, man. I bet you could use some smoke. I'm actually headed to Vegas, so I'll see if when I'm coming back down. Ovaltine used to be a favorite. Oh, God, don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. Speaking of Ovaltine, guys, so one New Year's Eve, this was actually the last New Year's Eve I really went out. This is probably about 10 years ago, 7 years ago. Yeah, it definitely was pre-COVID. My friends, me and my friends, they have a bunch of kids, a bunch of smaller kids, so they don't get out a lot. So they decided that they were gonna get out and we're gonna go to the casinos and we were gonna do the New Year's Eve thing, count it down, drink, have a good time. So they went to we went to one of the casinos, met up with their friends, and just having a good time. So midnight hits, and I spark one up. I grab a pre-roll, this big old blunt. Hey, John, how you doing? John Phantom in the house. Is it not drink for another year? Well, once you hear this story, you're not going to want to drink again, John. So we go and we're hanging out with her friends. We're at one casino at midnight. I spark up a blunt right in the middle of the casino. I don't care. I'm smoking it. I see security smelling it. They're running around trying to figure out who's smoking it. So I hand it around, and there's this one girl who I don't really know. She's a sister of like a mutual friend. So she's wanting it, man. She's like, "Can I hit that? Can I hit that?" So she hits it about 6 or 7 times, and she's already pretty drunk. So we decide we're going to go to a different casino after midnight, one with a club. So we all get into my best friend's brand new, like they just got it 5 days earlier, brand new expedition, brand fucking new. So we get in. I'm in the back seat with my buddy Wayne. His wife and the girl are in the front seat. We might have had somebody else with us. So we go to the next casino and we pull in. And all of a sudden, this chick just fucking like exorcist, pea soup everywhere in their brand new car. And I'm talking not just a little dry heaving, a little blueberry fucking filling coming up. No, I'm talking projectile, guys. She freaking blah. You know how you have the cup holders in the side of the doors? There was that much puke in the cup holders, man. I'm telling you, she just projectiled everywhere. And I'm like half drunk. I don't want to go home because some chicken, they're like, oh shit, we got to go home. We got to clean the car. And we end up going, I end up talking him into, well, we're here. Let's go check out the club. The puke's not going anywhere. She's passed out at this point. Let's go check out the club. They agree. So we end up going to the club, Tarzans or Gold Diggers, whatever it's called now. And pretty live, man. Pretty happening in there. I started following Pawnbroker Pickers on YouTube. They're from Florida. Some great stuff. I have to check that out. And they, man, just puked everywhere. So I talked to them, and we go into the club, and these two chicks start fighting. Second we get in there, no one in our party, but these two chicks just start fighting on the dance room floor. It wasn't break dance fighting either. It was a real deal. So they're going at it. We end up having to leave because they're worried about the girl who was throwing up. We get back up there. She's throwing up again. And there's just security everywhere around the car. And she's just like, if you guys watched 8-Bit Christmas, she's like that kid who eats the SpaghettiOs. She's just projectile vomiting everywhere. So we end up parting ways there. I have a room at the casino, so I stay. And I remember leaving the bar. And I remember walking, but then it's kind of a blur from there. And the next thing I know is getting into the hotel room, getting ready to take a shower, and my socks are all wet. My shoes are all wet. And until this day, I still don't know what I did. It wasn't pee or anything like that, but my shoes and socks were completely wet when I got back. That was a pretty crazy New Year's Eve. Oh, that chick was puking everywhere. Oh, man. Just everywhere. Good times. What's another one? Another one here, local, guys. Red Dog. This is a Red Dog story. Todd Miller. God rest his soul. Local guy. Passed away many years ago. Local guy. Young guy. I think he was about 21, 22 at the time. Probably one of the first times going to the bar. And he got super drunk, man. So drunk that they had to call his parents to come and get him. And his stepdad, sorry guys, if I don't drink nothing before the show, I get like air bubbles going talking. Todd's brother is my son's basketball. Oh yeah. So Todd is he's a good guy from what I know. I don't really know him too well. But Todd is at the bar. His stepdad shows up to bring him home because the bartender called him, small town. And Todd's running around the bar. His dad's trying to grab him. Get over here, you little son of a bitch. And he's like, no. And that was the same night that these two Hell's Angels patches came in. So these are not full-on member. These are like guys, whatever, I forget the prospects. These were Hell's Angels prospects. They came in the bar that night and got crazy, started talking shit to everybody. And they ended up kicking them out of the bar. And it was funny because they got mad and they got all crazy and they got like the hose outside and they were spraying it under the door because they had locked them out. They were throwing kegs and crazy. And the lady who worked there actually had called some patch members and was like, hey, you got some of your fucking guys out here causing some shit. Boy, they got into some shit. Like, yeah, if you're trying to patch in a club, that's not what you want to do. But yeah, that was a crazy New Year's Eve. What's another one? I got some, maybe we'll save them for today, guys. I'm going to try to do the 420 show. I think we should be fine. I do got physical therapy, so it might be from the road, but we'll have some fun doing it, guys. We'll definitely have a good 420. Maybe I'll throw up the Whoville. We'll throw up the Whoville celebration. We'll figure out something, guys. So join me at 420. I got to get out of here, guys. I said we weren't going to go long. We're still at the hour mark. We always go an hour regardless, guys. So I got to get ready. I got to head up shortly. Physical therapy day, guys. Physical therapy day. Oh, we'll see how it goes. I'll be in touch with everybody, man. Appreciate everyone. I can loan you $5. Oh man, you guys are the best, man. You guys are the best. I really appreciate you, man. Guys, have a great day. I'm gonna head up, get this physical therapy done. I will see you all at 420. Appreciate you guys. Be safe out there. Have a blessed day. Remember to pay it forward. Fuck the drama, as they say, guys. Sorry, looking here. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna get ready to go. It's gonna be hurting. It's going to be hurting. I will see you guys at 420. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys.